All right, it is time for the first feature of the night. The last time Chat Mobility will be the sponsor for the hobby stocks. Let's send it off in style on the pole for tonight's A feature event out of Glenwood, Iowa. It's the Silver Fox, Tom Myers. And to his outside out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, the 69 of Jason Tetzlaff.
Inside number 2, the 21 machine, that's Cody Warner in a clear field to his outside out of right here in Corning. It's Zach, the 92 of Dave Shamrock.
Inside row number 3 out of Essex, Iowa, the 5D of Anthony Davis. And to his outside out of Trainer, Iowa, the 74 of Keith Anderson.
Inside row number 4, the 9 car out of Des Moines, Iowa, it's Colby Saban. To the outside, the 37D out of Bedford, that's Brad Derry.
On the inside of row number 5, out of Corinda, the 12G of Tyler Gray, and to his outside out of Nottoway, it's the 22X of Tanner Dixon.
Inside for number 6, the 21B out of Red Oak, it's Bennett Johnson, and to the outside, the 44, it's T-Mac, Tim McCullum.
Inside row number 7, out of Bedford, Iowa, the 18 car of Kenton Walson, and to his outside out of Harlan, the 4Q of Chris Chadwick.
Inside for number 8, that's the 18 of Brad Burhenny out of Council Bluffs. To the outside of Orient, the 100, it's Spencer Zellweger. Race fans on your feet, give them away. This is your Chat Mobility Hobby Stocks.
Inside row number 9, out of Reading, Iowa, it's a walleye Jim Toll, and to his outside out of Mount Air, Iowa, the 19H of Sam Hudson.
Inside number 10, the 3 car Jamie left out of Florida. To the outside, the 7B out of Carlisle, it's Eric Stanton.
Inside row 11 out of Harlan, Iowa, the 30 car of Nathan Mum, and to his outside, also out of Harlan, the 69B of Dakota Nichols.
Inside number 12, the 64 out of Tommy left. To the outside, the 42T of Tyson Overton out of Carlisle.
And on the inside of row 13 out of Bedford, the 16 of Buddy Heidzik, and to his outside out of Lennox, the 81 Double D of Daniel Davis. And the final starter on tonight's feature event, it will be the 5Z of Xander Steiner out of Shenandoah.
Race fans, this last final parade lap is for the company Chat Mobility, for all-time sponsor here at the Speedway. Let's give them away one more time. For the final time ever, your Chat Mobility Hobby Stocks.
What a field, Evan.
Oh man, this is going to be a good one, race fans.
For the last hobby stock feature to be sponsored by Chat Mobility, what a way to send off one of the best sponsors that ACS has to offer.
This one right here, race fans, is worth the price of admission. This class has put on some absolutely fantastic racing this year, and I don't see how this one's going to be any different. Tom Myers is going to lead us to the green flag. We are going to stand on the loud pedal. We're racing!
Right in front of Tetzlaff. He's going to get a good run up off the top, though. Tom Myers out to the race lead, side by side for second. It looks like we had a little bit of a melee over in 1 and 2. We'll see if we can get those cars going and see Buddy Heights at the ball. Can't quite see who the other car is.
Caution on this one. All right, we've got a wallet up here. If you have lost your wallet, please come up to the announcer's booth and we'll put a face to an ID.
Well, we got the name on the ID right there.
Oh,
well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
They can just come up and say it's their name, but...
Yep, we'll do that. So if you've lost your wallet...
Check your pockets.
We've got a wallet. Rick, it's not your wallet. All right, race fans, we are going to go back to a complete restart here. And it's Jason Tetzlaff, Tom Myers, right here. stocks, that's a good chunk of change for your hobby stock feature. Hey, kudos to Xander Steiner's crew getting that car fixed, getting that right front fixed. Saw him making the feature. All cars were able to start. And we've got some heavy hitters deeper in the field, race fans. Make sure you keep an eye on that 7B, 42T, Jim Toll's back there. We got a lot of movers and shakers in this one. So 15 laps once again on the scoreboard. We are going to go back to green flag racing here. Complete restart. Did not get a lap scored. As we're going to go back down to the I Recovery Services start zone at the green tire. Chat Mobility Hobby Stocks are going to come to life once again on the corner number 4. We're back to green flag racing.
Dave Shafroth going to make it 3 wide. We got Sam Hudson going around again over in 1 and 2. And more of a melee. And Buddy Heitz's involved again. Tommy Lufton in the infield. Let's see if Sam Hudson, he is going to keep him over. Almost goes around. Spencer Zellweger goes on a big contact win.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back to caution.
Hey, buddy.
Man, this is getting real interesting. 1-2. That's like Calamity Corner over there.
Buddy Heitzig in the infield here.
Looks like Buddy Heitzig's had a flat tire.
Say there's had to have been at least one driver having a bit of trouble with almost every lap they had. There's got to be something down there that's tripping them up.
I believe the caution is out for the 100 of Spencer Zellweger, so he was the one that was stopped during the caution flag. I know the track has definitely changed from these guys' heat races to the feature, so the track is definitely slicked off quite a bit, and it's just like I said last night, the track is just totally different from last night. This is what we test to see normally here at the Speedway throughout the summer, you know, dry, slick racetracks. So you can see on Dirt Town TV here, Buddy Heitzig, yeah, they're looking up under the left rear of that race car, so I don't know, maybe the whole tires are up, so maybe a broken shock on that left rear. Laying down a little bit.
Meanwhile, looks like the 64L is off the left. Right back out.
Tommy won't lose any laps. He'll be on the lead lap here. You can see down there the crew's looking up under the rear end of the 16 machine. Now they're looking up under the right rear. Looking to see if trying to look to see, can't really tell there, so gonna get the lineup set here. And like I said, you know, track is totally different from last night. You know, we had a pretty heavy racetrack cold last night with these colder temperatures. With these warmer temperatures and this wind, it really sucks the moisture out. And this is a track typically for a summertime race here at the Speedway.
Yeah, it looks like it's shaping up pretty good. I tell you what, if Jared Lund was here, he'd probably love the way the track is right now. He's a big fan of the slick tracks. I'm sure it's going to create a good race for these hobby stocks. Wait to see if Buddy Heitzig can make his way back out onto the racetrack. Looks like the crew is still working on it down there. And right as I say that, he's pulling away from his pit.
Once again, race fans, if you have lost your wallet, it is a male. If you have lost your wallet, we've got it up here. I'm not going to say whose it is, but so I can put a face to an ID. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want somebody just coming up here randomly. So if you lost your wallet, we got a wallet up here. Jason Tetzlaff. Very, very impressive. I don't think he's ever raced here before, and he's looking really, really good in that 69 car.
Yeah, he had a great restart there on that first restart that we had. Got a good run to the outside, took the race lead. He's going to have 14 laps left to go here. So he'll get back double file. The lights are out. Colby Saban there in the top 5, doing really good as well. First year in a hobby stock, first time ever at this track as well. Looking really good in that 9 car. Field making their way towards corner number 3. Gonna be looking for the Iowa Recovery Service restart zone. Off of 4, and we have that green flag racing leader will fire lit before.
Gets on, swords huge contact with Cody Warner. Tetzloff had a handful of steering wheel, and how about Anthony Davis? Here comes the 5D machine. 3 wide in the corners, number 3 and 4 Davis.
Oh, lots of contact going on. A little bit of carnage there, but luckily that could have been a lot worse. On the start straightaway, Tanner Dixon involved.
Yeah, we're looking at Tanner Dixon's car down here, and all kinds of cosmetic damage. Can't really tell if there's anything. See how we score that one.
Tyler Gray's going to make his way down as well. I mean, that kind of incident kind of erupted between Gray and Dixon, and Dixon did a great job saving him, and then the late hit by Brad Haney just kind of did the 22 in there.
Yeah, and right before that, Anthony Davis almost got turned in front of the field, so he was able to save it. That's what I was originally watching, and then that incident behind him.
You already say that
happened.
That might have caused the accordion effect to stack up Dixon and Gray a little bit further back in the field.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they let out of the gas thinking that he was going to go around. And unfortunately, just like you said, big accordion effect there. And it sounds like the caution will be called on the 12G of Tyler Gray.
But he did go into the infield anyway, so he'll have to go into the back. Looks like the 12G is changing a tire.
Alexander Steiner is also down in the pit.
Yep, 5 cars, Xander Steiner, good call there, Anthony. As Tanner Dixon's also down there too, over there in turn 3 and 4. Can't tell if they're working on it or
probably the right front if they're going to take a look at it. I think they've got the hood.
That could have been a whole heck of a lot worse.
Yeah. Luckily, contact kind of forced their way down the track, because coming back up towards the wall, that would have ended in disaster. So you see Tyler Gray going to be making his way back out to the track. We'll keep an eye on Tanner Dixon to see if he can get back out there. Can't quite see what exactly is going on down there in the pits. Kind of dark in that area.
Don't want to beat these cars up too bad, because they still gotta do the mechanics race and the powder puff.
That's what I'm
race.
saying. The beneficiary of that restart, though, was definitely the 5D of Anthony Davis. He kind of shot through there after that contact between Tetzloff and Warner. And the 5D kind of got up there, but unfortunately, I think the 5D might have to go back behind the 21, but I don't know if that lap was scored. So it looks like right now, the way the lineup is set, he is back behind the 21 of Warner, back in that 5th place spot.
And it blows my mind that Cody Warner is still running, honestly. That was a huge shot to the left side. He actually wheel hopped him. Front end came off the ground over there in turn 2, and somehow his left front is not down through.
I am getting word that Tanner Dixon is out of the race car, so he is done on this one.
Jess probably told him to save the car.
The way that contact was, I'm gonna guess there's probably something bent or broke somewhere. So that was he got hit like 3 or 4 times there. And I see Noah Gregson's coming out here. You like that tingle? Get a pack of Sixers. That was great. If you get on TikTok, go to Stewart Haas Racing, click on it. It's like their 4th newest video, and they did Talladega Nights sponsor reads.
We're here to spread awareness about snow blindness and cats.
Oh,
jeez. It terrifies me.
Oh, man. One of these days, they got to get a paint scheme of one of the cars from Greased Lightning, I guess, and put on Ryan Freeze. If he's going to go by the nickname Greased Lightning, I mean, it all makes sense. Man.
I'm hoping at Phoenix they do throwbacks of all the legendary cars like But I tell you what, I think my favorite one in that video is Noah Gregson. He says, other race teams, if you're trying to steal our sponsors, or steal sponsors, steal ours, because we're shutting down.
Oh, man.
So it looks like we're getting the field back double filed up here. Time by. Those watching on Dirt Crown TV just saw the replay. It looks like this time by, lights should be going out. And there they go. So get back underway here. 13 laps left to go in this one. There's still Tom Myers, your race leader. As it looks like Xander Steiner making his way back out onto the Speedway. We'll have to start on the tail.
Hi, race fans. Lights are out on this one. Tom Berry back to the green flag here down the front straightaway. Colby Saban, Jason Tetzlaff right there in row number 2 as we're back to the green flag here down the front straightaway.
Sliding up right to the center. They're going to go 3 wide for second. Off of corner number 2. Warner backed out of it. Did not want to get caught in some chaos there. So now it is Saban and Tetzlaff side by side into 3 and 4. Tetzlaff putting that right rear right up on the cushion. That's corner over here is inside corner. Slight kick back to the line.
Chadwick very much room there to enter corner number 2, and as I say that, Shafroff gets a handful of steering wheel back up the racetrack now, as now Eric Stanton goes around him on the outside, back up front, everybody's kind of single power out on the top side of this track.
The 92 car of Dave Shafroff, so he will try to make his way off the Speedway. Now it's Cody Warner on the inside of Tetzlaff. Tetzlaff is way up on top of the race.
Brad Derry there in 5th. Tom Myers still leading this one though. Rotates the car down the first straightaway. This time by 9 laps to go.
Here comes Tetzlaff on your race leader. Makes contact with your leader. They go side by side. Oh, Tetzlaff almost goes around and a handful of wheels. it looks like it fired back up. So I was about to say maybe that's a drive shaft, but I'm not exactly sure what that is sitting over there. We're going to slow the field way down here, let everybody get caught up. As not sure what it was. It looked soft.
It's a piece of corn.
Oh, great.
It was from Sam Hudson's car.
That is the third time we've had a caution for corn this year.
Yep.
What is going on this year?
I mean, it is harvest.
Sam Hudson's just trying to help out a little
say
bit.
the guys on the back. I think maybe a little piece of that. You may have seen it over in turn number 2 or something. There are a couple of patches missing.
Well, we've had cars end up in the corn. I don't think he quite made it into the corn totally, so I don't know if we can count that one. He might have just grazed it. But we've had cars end up in the corn 3 times this year, and it actually happened 2 times in one night with the same driver. Actually, sorry, no, that would be 4 times.
Well, Darren Hardesty's done it twice.
Or no, 3 times, because remember he ended up during the main, and then he did it in the King of the Hill, didn't he?
I think so. And it looks like Tim McCollum's in the infield here.
I know one night Buddy Heitzig got about a grill full of corn as well.
You're gonna have to be patient with us here, race fans, too. We are hand scoring right now because our MRP is not working up here. You know, technology works really good when it works right. So we are doing some old-fashioned hand scoring here. Where's Nancy Robard when you need her? With her typing skills. She down there? She's down there. Need to get her on the old typing machine again. With the old piece of paper that comes out, you know?
I'll tell you what, that is one of the toughest things as an announcer too, when you don't have MRP and there's new drivers in the field. Trying to learn their names, it's a lot easier whenever you have the lineups and can look straight down at the running order to see their name.
Looks like Bennett Johnson is going to rejoin the tail of the field along with, it looks like Zap's going to come back out for some more laps.
So the lights are out. We're ready to get back underway. Bennett Johnson, Zap going to catch back up to the field. Cody Warner is your new race leader with 5 laps to go into the restart zone. And we're back underway. Cody seems to get out way down the road. Down the start straightaway, and now Eric Stanton looking to go into the top 3 as now they go 3 wide for third down the back straightaway.
Are you not entertaining these hobby stocks putting on one whale of a show? We got 3 wide there. Here comes Jim Toll now shooting through the middle of the field. This is a fantastic hobby stock race once again here at the Adams County Speedway. Under the red flag. Under the red flag here on the front straightaway. Sam Hudson right there on the front straightaway. For those of you down there on the, stay off the fence, please. Stay off the fence down there. Fire and safety down there. Make sure we're staying off the fence, guys. That was some hard hits there.
As there comes the driver out
Hey,
of the
give
car.
him a hand, race fans. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
Oh, my. Looks like the guy from Super Nationals out there.
I mean, hey, the car's already wrecked. Might as well put on a show.
Wow. That was Sam Hudson that took that wild ride.
Oh, yeah. And it's over. Wow.
That might be one of the wildest rollovers. He was on top of Tommy Luff's car.
Yeah,
once
waiting
again, give
for Tommy Luff to get out of the car here.
Give Sam a hand. Being a good sport about it. Obviously not what you want.
Waiting to hear on Tommy Luft here.
There you see from the family getting hugs down there. I believe that's probably Mom down there.
I do believe Tommy is out of the race car as well, so 64 Tommy Luft is doing all right as well, so good to see there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if we have a replay of the incident, but man, that
I
was
am getting word
wild.
that just unfortunately a 19H came up and just ran out of room. And just, you know how it is on the front straightaway here when we run out of room here. It's just, hopefully there isn't any big holes there. That they are looking at one here on the front straightaway. So hopefully there isn't any too big of gouges here on the front stretch where we don't have to do any track repair or anything like that. So we're gonna get those two cars towed off here on the front straightaway.
Not only that, I believe the 3M of Nathan Hum, he was the third car that was involved in that. He was actually able to limp that car back towards the pit area and back towards the work areas, but a lot of heavy damage to that 3M machine, so unfortunately his night will also come to an end.
Yeah, how about Eric Stanton on that restart?
Where did he
Restart.
come?
Oh, dude, where did he start at?
So Eric Stanton started in the 20th position.
Wow.
And he is
Wow.
up to third.
Jeez.
Did anyone put up any money for a hard charger award?
Well, I knew when I saw that 7B, for people that know about Eric Stanton, when I saw how deep he was starting, I did not figure he was going to stay back there very long. And now he finds himself in contention late in this one.
Cody Warner right now is your race leader. He has picked up the most feature wins in a hobby stock this year. As Tommy Luft is getting towed off the speedway here.
Yeah, you can see all and it ripped the A-pillar off of
Yeah,
it.
a lot of left front damage there on that 64L machine. Hopefully it's nothing with the frame. Hopefully it's just cosmetic and everything like that. Maybe steering box, maybe something like that. Hopefully it's nothing with the frame. So 64L getting towed off there, and
Very wild one there. It's not very often you see another car on top of.
I do believe this car that Sam's driving is Matt Hudson's old car. And how many times do you think that car has been on its lid?
I'm not exactly sure.
It's got to be a lot.
Glad to know it could still take a punch or
Yeah.
two.
If that's the same car that Matt used to drive, man, that thing has been through the ringer.
If that's the case, give that chassis builder a big
Oh,
hand, because
yeah.
that's a strong chassis there, and looks like they're about ready to lose the hood off that thing if they're not careful.
Yep, there it goes. All right, we got more debris. Oh,
Hey, it
Yeah.
caught itself. All right.
A self-cleaning car.
is it going to hang on, race fans? Is it going to hang on? Going to make the left-hand turn. Hang on, hood.
I know
Hang on.
dirt's a little rough down there as they get to the pit area.
It made it. Yes.
It's all good with the hood. How about that?
There you see most of the damage on the left side of that car.
Yeah, it took a really nasty hit. That thing went over at least, maybe 4 or 5 times when that car...
That kind of reminded me several years ago.
Oh, looks like we have a replay
Oh, yeah.
of it.
On the speed shot here.
See if we can get a look at
Oh, man. You can kind of see the end of it.
That was the tail end.
It's never good when you see Parrish rolling the red flag out. Right there, you can kind of see it clear down the end there. Oh, man.
And you can see him end up on top of Tommy Luft's car there. Honestly, when Tommy got into him, it kind of stopped his rolling. So that might have been it's unfortunate for Tommy, but it was kind of a blessing in disguise for Sam. It stopped him from rolling. So it looks like the field's going to roll in some of those holes that were filled in.
Man, this has been a wild hobby stock race.
A battle of attrition.
Not only that, but we've been having some great races at the front of the pack, and Colby Saban's been making a great amount of noise tonight. Cody Warner, how about that passing man? Top 5 or something laps to take the race lead away. And then you mentioned they pulled the charge from Eric Stanton from 20th, now the 3rd.
Well, I got another driver to shout out. In
Yeah.
8th right now is Tyson Overton. He started 24th on this feature.
Wow.
So another driver making his way up through the field.
Jim Toll's making his way up through the field as well. Tyler Gray's on the recovery mission as well.
4 laps to go here.
What else?
See if we can finish this one up.
What else is going to happen?
Cody Warner, can he hold off the 2-7 cars?
Down by the tires.
Wow, Cody Warner, huge head of steam down the back straightaway, gaps him by 10 car lengths. Now here comes Brad Derry Going into the 20 here on the top side of Speedway. Kobe Saban down to the bottom, man. There is so much momentum on that 21 car with that 4 car.
There's Dakota Eccles over there.
Yeah, I believe Eccles, yes, Eccles is still out there in the pack. I believe it was, excuse me, no, that is Eccles. Eccles has the 69E. Good call there, Ainsley.
Yeah, this is Spencer Zellweger and Bennett Johnson.
Oh, yeah, that was that way. Those cars are really dark. It's hard to tell.
Very identical schemes.
Well, it looks like the other 69 car is not out there. I'm not sure which one.
I think that would have been Eccles, so the Tetzloff is still out there.
Yes, because Eccles is the 69E. I do not see an E on that 69 car that's out there. Those ones are wrapped.
I was going to say, did we see an E at all on that car tonight?
If it is, I think they used black duct tape because I did not see one on a very dark car.
I mean, come on, man. There's a reason why there's a move to that Chili Bowl.
Well,
you need to petition for that next year.
yeah, at the Chili Bowl, it's a little tough when there's like 1797 cars from Keith Coons.
And not only that, you don't have it on the side of the car. You have it on the nose and on the tail tank.
Yeah, when you go to the Chili Bowl, you basically just got to memorize paint schemes because the numbers are basically useless on those things.
Speaking of winter races, I can't wait for Gateway, man. I'm really interested to see how many people are going to show up this year because they opened that top up last year for the first time. I'll bet you that thing is. There's going to be so many people there this year. I can guarantee you.
Well, I'll definitely run into you, and I think Lydia will be with me that weekend as well.
I'm gonna be by myself. I'm going with my dad. Haley can't go, so Haley's got to work. Because everybody at her work seems to be pregnant right now, and she's the only one not pregnant. So. She'll just watch on Flow, but I'm not missing it. I love that. Man, Gateway's so fun.
Well, I mean, Valentine's Day was about 8 months ago.
That's right.
I need to get you down to the Chili Bowl one of these years.
I'm going this year.
Oh, put me in.
And
I'm going this year.
Every year I question which event I like more, but man, there is something about the Chili Bowl, just the prestige of that race.
Oh, yeah.
It is
for sure. But
pretty cool to watch race cars indoors a couple times a year.
But watching late models and modifieds on the 5th mile at the Dome, it's an atmosphere unlike anything
I'm
else.
gonna look to see what night Kyle Larson races, and that's the night I'm gonna go watch.
I'd hazard a guess, possibly Saturday.
Whatever his qualifying race is. All right, Cody Warner. Diamond off the corner here, back to the green flag here. Can we get through that?
I think that last restart, he found out the bottom is not where he wants to be. Now they are starting to break away. Colby Saban going to go to that third spot, excuse me. Aaron Stanton had a huge run down the back straightaway, trying to reel in the race leader off of 4 this time.
Oh, here he goes. Cody Warner pushes up. Eric Stanton takes the lead down the back straightaway.
Eric Stanton, oh man, we got almost had calamity down the back straightaway. Eric Stanton gonna come to the white flag. Straightaway one final time. The 7B going to go into 3 and 4. He will rip the top. And out of 4, he is going to be smashing bumpkins from 20th place.